I don't even know. You're Tasuan Mack?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Mack, we've had issues with you and your drug patch now. I can't even tell you how many times, countless number of times. You were here not that long ago. Hold on. You were here. I told you.
Right out of the gate, the judge is already frustrated. And that usually means this defendant has been here before for the same exact issue. Drug patches are supposed to monitor substance use continuously, so when one suddenly falls off, judges hear alarm bells immediately. And trust me, the court has heard every excuse in the book.
Last time you were here, that I didn't care what it took for you to have a testable patch on when you went back to have it tested. I got an email from Johnny's Auto, dated last Thursday, the 25th, where it says you came in without a testable patch on, you claim it fell off, they put a new one on you, and they will update us. So you went in without a testable patch last week, is that right?
No, ma'am. I'm not even with Johnny's no more. I get my patch from Al Reed.
They test you, Al Reed tested you?
Yeah.
So you didn't go to Johnny's?
Oh,
When did you go to Al Reed?
Call Al Reed and call Johnny's too. Why would they send us an email that says, do you have a patch on right now? When did you get it?
Thursday? Friday?
Okay, from where?
Al Reed.
From his office?
Yes, ma'am.
Or he might, because Al probably uses Johnny's. Did you have a patch on when you went to see Al Reed last week?
Answer this. Al.
Answer yes or no. Are you?
Notice how the judge keeps narrowing the questions down to simple yes or no answers? That's a classic courtroom tactic. When stories start getting messy, judges strip the conversation down to timelines and facts. And honestly, Kevin's explanation is not getting cleaner the longer this goes.
Tell me the truth, because we're going to get to the bottom of it right now. You had a testable patch on last week.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you had a patch on. I don't know if it's testable or not.
I gave it to him to test, so yeah.
Did they take it off your arm,
Yes, ma'am.
or you handed it to them?
No, they said that, like, I feel it and she get the little tweezers and she take it right.
That happened last Thursday.
Yes, ma'am. I owe Johnny some money from my previous patch.
What?
I owe Johnny some money.
Okay, but that's not what they're saying. So I need to find out why they're saying specifically with regard to you that you went in without a patch on.
Did you check with probation?
Probation doesn't have anything to do
Well,
with
if you get drug testing in court.
I'm tired of doing that. That's what I've done every time we've been here. I'm not going to keep doing that. We're going to either have patches that work or he keeps on or not. I just got to see why they sent this email. All right, we got to get our jury seated. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let Anna work on figuring this out with talking to Johnny's and Al Reed. I'm going to have you guys back here. Plan on being back this coming Monday. I'm going to reset it to Monday. If it gets worked out and I don't need y'all here, we'll send you a new reset for a different day. But plan on being back in 1 week, and that.
This is one of those moments people misunderstand about court. The judge isn't saying he's guilty of tampering yet. She's saying, I'm verifying the receipts before I make a ruling. That's why she pauses everything and orders follow-up checks with both testing agencies. Courtrooms move fast, but good judges slow down when details don't add up.
Way, if something happens, we'll figure it out. But we're going to talk to Johnny's. We're going to talk to Al Reed.
I could just wait, wait.
I got to get a jury seated.
All right.
We're already at 2 o'clock, and I've had a jury waiting for an hour. So, what'd you?
Johnny's, the bondsman said they've been putting it on him since August 25th. I have
Okay.
talked to Johnny.
Call Johnny's.
Date on that.
That's all right. All right, y'all can go. We'll send you a reset. It was last week. I said 9:20. Good morning. You're Bonita Graham?
Yes, ma'am.
And Miss Graham, did you get a lawyer hired?
No, ma'am. I did visit three times.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to Kendra, Ms. Holmes, and Attorney Adams. And
Okay.
he did state, Attorney Adams did state if he was elected that he would represent me pro bono.
Okay. So, well, what do you mean if he was elected? I don't.
Well, if you assigned him to my case.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Okay. So are you working?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Why aren't you working?
I'm retired and I only have one source of income, and that's Social Security for my husband's death.
Okay.
And just like that, the mood shifts completely. One defendant is arguing about drug patches. The next is quietly explaining she's living off Social Security after losing her husband and battling cancer. Courtrooms can turn emotionally heavy in seconds, and judges have to balance empathy with enforcement every single day.
All right.
And
So
I do have cancer.
okay. So what I'm going to do this morning, Miss Graham, is have you fill out some paperwork. Thank you for doing what I asked you to do. To see if I'm going to have you fill this paperwork out to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. You need to fill it out accurately and completely. Don't leave it all blank or put zeros. And then I'll take a look at it when you're finished. If you'll step over in front of the clerk, she'll give you that information.
Yeah, actually, about the monitoring situation, if I can be relieved from that.
Let's take care of this first,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Good
Did you need to
morning,
call?
Anna.
Okay.
Joan Kraus. Good morning. Are you Joan Kraus?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Kraus, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 0904. You're charged with a third-degree felony offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more, from July 16th of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, I got a court appointment.
Right. So when you're in custody, we automatically give you a court-appointed lawyer. If you make bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own lawyer. Are you working?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Why aren't you working?
Retired.
Okay. And so you have a retirement income?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'm going to do, Ms. Kraus, is reset your case to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer. Okay. You need to, if you get someone hired, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Okay.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand?
I do, ma'am.
And do you have the ignition interlock device on your vehicle?
No, ma'am, I don't have one.
Uh-oh. This is a huge bond condition warning right here. For DWI cases, ignition interlock devices are non-negotiable in a lot of jurisdictions. No device means no driving, period. And when a judge says, "Do you understand?" that's not casual conversation. That's the court creating a record that you were officially warned.
You're not driving. I want to make sure you understand it's a condition of your bond. You cannot drive unless you have that on your any vehicle. Do you understand? Okay, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Sarah Henderson. Good morning. You're Sarah Henderson?
Good morning, yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Henderson, did you get someone hired?
No, ma'am. I got 3 people, but my income never changed. So I'm trying to see if I can maybe qualify to.
Who'd you talk to?
I talked to Langston, Scott Adams, CL Swisher, and Kippy French.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you mean your income has changed?
Well, I switched jobs and I'm making a little less. You know, but at first I was making too much to get one the last time I was here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to see if maybe I qualify to get a court appointed lawyer now.
Why did you switch jobs to make less money?
Well, I didn't really have a choice, you know, so
Okay.
I didn't want to switch.
Where are you working?
The city of Ohio,
Okay.
streets and drainage.
Okay. So I'll let you go ahead and fill out that paperwork again. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely, just like you did last time, and then I'll take a look at it. Okay? Step in front of the clerk. Janisha Jackson.
Doesn't apply in the application, don't just leave it blank. And what the rate of don't.
Good morning. Are you Janisha Jackson?
Janisha.
Janisha, and Ms. Jackson, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 0903. You're charged with the second-degree felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child, and that's from May 26th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am, not yet.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, since you've made bond, is I'm going to give you about a 30-day reset to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer.
Okay.
If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail.
Yes,
Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you your reset notice. Presley Viltz. Good morning, you're Presley Viltz. And Mr. Viltz, did you get someone hired? Who'd you talk to?
Scott, King,
Speak up, please.
Scott,
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Kimberly,
James,
James who?
Mack.
Okay. So where are you on being able to get one of them hired?
I just started taking back on work.
Okay, where do you work?
Court.
Say?
Court.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, thank you for visiting with those attorneys. I'm going to give you one more reset, see if you can get some funds together to hire one of them or anyone else. If you get them hired, bring that reset notice. If it's not going to work out with one of them, talk to 3 others, bring me those names, and we'll discuss your options if we're still unable to hire someone. Okay, so make sure you talk to 3 others if you don't get somebody hired. All right, step in front of the clerk.